50 years of martial arts stories that I wanted to share with you. Shout out again to my man Becky Pound, who's got 33 years in prison. I didn't do 33 years in prison, but I have done 50 years in county as an active martial artist. I think we left off. We're still in 1972. At this time, I believe I'm a blue belt. And the school went to a tournament. Now, in those days, you might have some foam like padding on your hands and feet, but not necessarily in 1972. Most people it was just bare. And for that level, below black belt, there was definitely a strict no facial contact with hands or feet, but the body was open. Some people wore chest protectors. Most did not. You just took whatever blows you got, and people would get the wind knocked out of them. Ribs would be broken. It was pretty intensive fighting. And so we to the body, hands and feet. No elbows, no knees, no nothing. Just punches and kicks. So we went to the first tournament. I got this. I'm still 15 at the time, close to 16, but still 15, and a blue belt. So my first opponent was I don't know. He looked very young. Might have been 13 or something. But I went through him, kind of like a hot knife through butter. He really wasn't ready for the level of training we had, and so I went through him. I went to another opponent that was a little rougher, kind of an Oriental guy. A lot of people were hesitant back then. You'd think an Oriental guy necessarily knows more than you do, but that's just not the case. And I knew with the level of practice that I was doing and the amount of sparring I'm doing with different people, that my skills were getting up. So I had confidence. I wasn't arrogant, but I was confident in my skills and ability. And I got this skinny white guy. He was about maybe even a little bit smaller than me, but he came out and caught me right in the ribs with a beautiful side kick. I had to admire it, even though I was the recipient of it. It was so fast and so smooth. So I took that. That was a good point for him. We moved around again. He of course tried it again, couldn't get it. I got him with a reverse punch to his rib, and we moved around a little bit, back and forth, and he threw the roundhouse kick, and by instinct I spun and hit him with the back fist 2 times. Spin here, so I spun this way, bang, spun that way, bang, and you know what that did? That disqualified me from the tournament. So I was put out of that tournament for having facial contact as a lower belt. I felt kind of good. It was really an accident. I just was in the moment. But that was my experience in my first karate tournament. And then I'm going to tell you a story about my second tournament.